With interest rates on hold and the spring selling season approaching, what does the current pause mean for buyers, sellers and the property market overall? I'm Mike Loader. This is Beyond the Deal. Hello and welcome back. It's good to be with you. Now to unpack the latest movements in the market, auction activity, buyer trends and what sellers need to know ahead of spring. We're joined now by Dion Besser, founder of Besser+co. It's good to have you in the studio. Now, last month's rate hold caught some people by surprise. No secrets there, but you've pointed out a clear pattern. What's the RBA really signalling to you guys think?
Absolutely. Well, you know, Michelle Bullock said a couple of months ago that she wasn't going to do consecutive interest rate drops, and in true character and in what she said, she's held them this month. So the pattern is very clear. You know, she's lowered them in February, lowered them in May, and in between she's had them on hold.
Certainly interesting stuff, but you've said this pause could be a blessing for buyers. Why might now be the perfect time to start getting your ducks in a row and get organised?
Absolutely. I mean, the half glass full for buyers out there is that they've now got an opportunity to go get their finance approved, speak to a broker, start having a look at properties, engage in a conveyancer, and actually get themselves prepared for the spring market, which is only a couple of months away now. This pause in the interest rates is an opportunity for them to get prepared so that as soon as the interest rates come down, possibly at the next RBA meeting, they're ready to hit the market and buy something.
Right in, that's
Absolutely.
Right. So let's touch on the auction insights you've got for us today. Auction volumes have pulled back, I understand, a bit slightly, but clearance rates remain really strong.
That's right.
What's telling you about demand versus supply, what we're seeing?
Winter time is always a bit of a slower market. People are a little bit less active in the market, fewer properties on the market for sale and fewer buyers in the market to buy. But you know, we've had approximately 10 consecutive weeks this year of clearance rates being above 70, and I think we've now had 3 or 4 weeks consecutively where they've been above 75%.
Right.
So really strong market, and I believe, you know, if there is another interest rate decrease, it's probably going to stimulate the number of properties to come to market. As more buyers come into the market, so too do more vendors as well wanting to sell. So hopefully that trend continues into spring, and we see a lot of opportunity for buyers and sellers in the next couple of months.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for springtime anyway. It's too cold here in
Absolutely.
Melbourne. But for first home buyers, to those top-end families and those returning investors, I'm curious to know what sort of market segments we're seeing the most momentum right now.
Absolutely.
Take us through a little bit about it.
Absolutely. So short and sharp, what we've got is first home buyers. We're seeing triple the number of buyers.
They're in.
First home buyers in the marketplace today than we saw at the end of last year. So that $300,000 to $800,000 mark, really strong and growing. The $1 million to $2 million market is sort of steady at the moment. It's improving incrementally, very small increments, but it's staying steady and improving incrementally over time. That $2 to $3 million market is actually very interesting. There's quite a bit of choice out there for people with over $2 million.
I'll bet.
They have the choice of buying a bigger block with a bit of work to be done to the house, or even knock down and rebuild, or they've got the opportunity to buy a brand new townhouse or something near new on half the size block with nothing to do. So there's a bit of choice out there in that $2 to $3 million market.
The chess pieces are certainly moving, but
right.
Let's talk about selling in spring again. Now, spring's obviously peak time, right? It's the gardens are looking the best, everything's coming up. You're really selling a prime product then. What advice do you have for sellers looking to hit the market at the right time?
Absolutely.
Make sure that garden's looking good, etc., etc.
Absolutely. So, I mean, you need a couple of months to set yourself up, right? I mean, just if I were to give you the time that we need as real estate agents to get your home to market, we need at least 2 weeks to prepare the presentation, the marketing material, 2 weeks to set it up right before you hit the market, leading into a 4-week auction campaign. But if you're looking to, you know, get the house freshly painted, re-landscape the garden, or get it all freshened up, ready for spring, because like you said, you know, springtime is the best time to sell a home. Gardens are looking fresh, there's more natural light, the days are longer, people are feeling better about themselves. So you really want to spend about a month, maybe even 2, preparing your home, ready for us to come in, 2 weeks, set it up for marketing, launch into that auction campaign, ready for spring.
Dion, it's halfway through 2025 now. What do you reckon the end of the year may or may not look like, do you think, based on everything we've talked about today, just to round out our discussion?
Well, we've got 4 more RBA meetings between now and the end of the year. Plenty of opportunity for the RBA to continue decreasing interest rates. So by the time we get to the end of the year, they are predicting that interest rates will have moved between February and the end of 2025 by up to a percentage point. So if you're a buyer, you need to be getting out there and making some plans today, because 2026 is going to be a completely different year. For those vendors out there, planning your auction 2 or 3 months ahead of time is really important. Presentation is key. People want turnkey opportunities, and making sure your place is ready for market is absolutely paramount.
Good stuff from you, and appreciate you taking the time to chat to us today.
Thank you for having me back.
And a reminder, this program is brought to you by the team at Besser+co Estate Agents. This is Ticker. We will be right back.